Hope all is well. It is Friday, and my name is Keisha, and you are entering into the Leveraging Leads. Um, th- is it Friday? It's Tuesday. Sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It, Girl, I'm so sorry because it's Friday for me all the time. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize for those that especially had to get them to go to work. You'd be like, girl, don't be doing me like that. I missed 2 days off, at least a day and a half. That show you where my head is. It's time to get up all the time. So it is Tuesday, and I am Keisha. And this is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. An email will be provided in a database of new leads and strategies to become more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction. We are only here for 30 minutes and we have a jam packed agenda. So we start every day with gratitude. Then we do the ingredients of a powerful introduction, examples of a powerful introduction, a leveraging leads lesson. Audience get to share their powerful introduction. And the reason we do this is daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Thank you for joining and listening to the replay. So, Erica, what are you grateful for?
I am grateful for laughter. I am grateful for castor oil because you got to be greased up, slippery, and slide to your destination. I am grateful for my mind and how creative I am. I'm grateful for red fingernail polish, okay? And I'm grateful for honey.
Honey. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Awesome. So that is her gratitude. My gratitude is I am grateful that I can laugh at myself. Like I love laughter, and that's what you're gonna get. Like 95% of the time. That 5% just leave me alone, let me be. And I am grateful for that. I'm grateful to say I want to be left alone, and I can say that. Um, you know, I have my boundaries. I know what they are, and I get to live a Friday like attitude every day. I can't. So yes, that's my gratitude.
Okay, yes.
Awesome. So in a powerful introduction is very important. It not only helps you practice, saying it in the mirror or saying it when you come on with us, but saying it every day usually also has, because it has the important I am statement, it helps you set the stage for your day. So we give our gratitude because we want more of the good things that um, to be given unto us. But then we say who we are because we definitely want to remember who we are so no one could ever call us something that we're not and we get upset because we can only get mad at something we answer to. So that's why it's important to know who you are. So leveraging leads lesson, who you are, then it's what you do, who do you serve, why do you serve them, how do you serve them, what is your uniquely purpose to serve them, and who do you want to meet, when you go to a meeting and or networking event, and how do you like for them to connect with you? And the way we do that is in a giddy mind frame. Is so giddy. G is giddy, excellent and lighthearted. I is intentional, doing things on purpose. D is daily, every day. D is daily declaration, and Y is you, as Tara say, you because no one else can be you. Awesome. That is our ingredients of a powerful introduction. So we're going to now let Erica take it away and give us her powerful introduction.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Keisha. I'm Erica Kessie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am the universal mother, a multifaceted leader and creator. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we have a plethora of options that benefit leaders. And it all begins with commanding your thriving. I would like to meet mom energy leaders who are fixers, helpers who may be neglecting themselves, experiencing imposter syndrome and burnout, to meet with me to discuss your right fit solutions. We have, like I said, a plethora of those. So let's get together and chat through how we can create solutions in your life. You can go to bit.ly/Erica Kessie. bit.ly/Erica Kessie. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. And so I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of life, laughter, and love. I do, as Erica, multitude of things, but the thing that I really want to talk about is because it's probably on your New Year's resolutions list. Somebody's always talking about, I want to save more. So it's finances, or they want to travel more. So we save more to travel more. But we're going to talk about finances because today is Tuesday, and I'm going to do financial tips today with Tuesday's Tips with Keisha. We're going to talk about easy way to save and budget as we go into the new year. And we're going to also use it on the time frame of the 12-week year. So why we're using this is because if we cut it down in short increments, we feel better because we have a better opportunity of getting that gratification, that short-term gratification as we're building for our long-term goals. So sometimes we tend to get discouraged. We don't want to be discouraged in our savings and our saving habits. So we want to continue to do that because it is a muscle. We need it to grow and we need it to do better. That's what I desire for my family. And I know there's others like me that's out there that have worked really, really hard to give the family what they need. And now they want to give them a little bit of what they want. So if that sounds like you, join me at noon live here on Clubhouse and Facebook and TikTok. And or you can email me or check out me do my contact page at www.theforeverkj.com. Sorry, got tongue tied on that one.
Yes, Keisha. Wow, Tuesday's Tips with Keisha.
Yes, I'm getting really excited about that, and we're going to continue with what we've been talking about all year. Is we're getting into, as Erica said, if this was Friday, we'll be into a new year, and a lot of people still have yet to start, have yet to push the button. So we're going to talk about pushing the button. Mine is going to be pushing the button on making decision. What, Erica, you call that? As a CEO, we get decision making fatigue.
That's what it is, decision fatigue.
So I was listening to something, and they were talking about being a successful person, and that was one of the things that they had mentioned, is that successful people only have a couple of options that they have to decide between. They do not have 1,000 options. That's usually why you have CEOs, you have a team. So by the time it gets to you, you have set up a system to where this team is going to just have everything. They kind of know who you are, what you're looking for, and those type of things. So they're going to not put things in front of you that is not going to serve your vision or your mission. So by the time it gets to your COO, it's already been vetted, and now you just have to make a decision. What is it in your life? What part of your life do you have way too many things, and you just need somebody to sit with you and say yay, nay, yay, nay, yay, nay, yay, nay. If there is a part of your life and you have someone that you can trust, I say ask them for some help. Just ask them, say, look, this closet is a problem. I don't know how to get rid of stuff. And I tried the rule of turning the hangers the same way and throwing it away if I ain't more than 2 years, but I still can't get rid of it. Will you sit and tell me if I should keep it? So I'm going to try it on, and their whole job is to say yay or nay. Like, I can't question it. I can't go into it. I just I'm taking them at their word, because it's probably an outfit that I've never worn, never going to wear, or whatever. But there's some things in our business. There are some businesses that we need somebody to sit with us and say, yeah, now let's let that business go, sister girl. Like, that's a no. That idea was great. You're now spending money and you're not seeing a return, and you've been in business for 10 years. Like, if you're not going to take it serious, how do you expect someone else to take it serious? So that's a yay, nay, right? That's someone that loves you enough or has no vested interest in your business and just want to see you win, and is going to tell you the truth. And sometimes we just forget, or we desire not to hear the truth. We want the yes man that's going to tell us what we want to hear. Mm-hmm. So, Erica, we know that's not how you live life. So do you do like I know you have, your team does what's it called? I don't want to say weedy, but yeah, we weed out your emails or organize your emails. To what is a system before you had the team, or did you always have a team that did that for you, or did you know that was something that you were being bogged down and knew that was a task you didn't need to do? How did you come to that point? And the reason I chose emails is because emails is like closets. We'll look at it and be like, we're gonna read it later, and never read that email. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So before my team, I needed organization, or I would not move forward. And I'm a person where before I even get started on doing anything, I gotta write a list. So I'll sit and I write a list of what I want to do, need to do, regarding things, and then I like to complete a project. I'm a completer. A lot of people are not finishers. So if I say I'm going to work on my email, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do an intensive with myself to actually complete the project. We have to sometimes focus in on getting something done completely, putting aside the time. When you put a certain effort towards something, you can get it done. You really can, instead of allowing yourself to check an email or get a notification or respond to your pet or take a phone call or get on Facebook or whatever. Just if you would just sit still and just say, I'm going to work on this during this time frame. I'm not going to work on anything else. So I think it's a lot about time, energy, and capacity that I was talking about yesterday. That's in my book. Honey, you need counseling skills. All right. But so regarding weeding out things, I'm constantly doing that all the time. Because what's the point? Like, ask yourself, is there a benefit here? One thing, I have a proclivity of adding lots of things to my plate, so I do have a proclivity of cleaning the plate as well, because I know I have a proclivity of adding things. So I am always asking myself, is this benefiting me? Is there a reason that I am going to do this, or how can I milk whatever the activity that I'm doing? I need to milk it for as much as possible. For example, when I went on TikTok, I said, let me get a TikTok shop. Let me also sell products. Let me see what it's like to put posts up. Let me see what it's like to put lives up. And then I figured out from trying these things what I wanted to do that felt sustainable. A lot of us do not build for sustainability. Think about if it is something that you can sustain for at least 3 months. Big businesses don't move and change anything, but for every 3 months. They look at it quarterly, or they may change it after 6 months. Operate as you're a big business, that you can't just flip and flop and do everything. You need to have a system set, and you work that, and you work to see if that really does work. And if it doesn't, you tweak it and you do the things that were successful, more and more of that. That's how I have worked it. And then it's easier to bring people in, team members, when you have clarity around the systems that have worked and that you know to work for you.
I love it. So what I heard was systems. I heard completion, consistency, stick-to-itiveness. Which is a lot of people, what's wrong?
For gathering all of that. You know what? You're so good at synthesizing things. Those are the things that a lot of businesses don't have. They're trying to figure out how I'm going to be like Target, how I'm going to be like Starbucks. They created something and they stuck to it, and they just keep it going, and they just keep on being consistent about that. Then it becomes reliable for people. People will go there. Now, it's gonna take a while. It's not. You hear about these overnight successes. Stop being on social media looking at that crap. It's about you need to be consistent about what you're doing, and it will grow. Right now, I have more than 10,000 people on LinkedIn because I've been there, I've been working it, and it grew. That's where I usually hang. So since that's where I hang, that's what I have most of the people. But now I'm at the point with this 10,000 that I'm going to go look through and see how is these people benefiting me. If they're not converting to clients, what's the point? So I'm going to go through and weed out. That's what we're doing. My team, that's the goal of 2026, is to nurture who we have. We're not. If other people come to be a part of, interact with us, fine. We are not going to pursue anyone. We're going to nurture the people who are here, who are attached to us, who are already already subscribers, already in groups with us, already engaging with us, and going to figure out who's going to convert, because it's about time for those people not to be looky-loos, but to convert into paying customers.
All right. Look, y'all think about it. If y'all went through the followers, people you follow, people that are following you, the 15,000, the 20,000 on your different social medias, and figure out who's really consistent and who's supporting you, because you could have too many in your circle where you're losing out on someone else. Jocelyn, very true. Structural actions in your schedule produces results. Thank you so much for joining us on LinkedIn and engaging with us. We would also love to know what you are grateful for, if you'd like to share that with us as well. We do that at the top of the agenda. And we thank you again for engaging. And so, Erica, anybody we need to acknowledge for gratitude?
Actually, no, I don't have any over here on TikTok. And I don't see anybody on Clubhouse. No, I do not.
Okay. So, yeah. So, but I love the idea of, I started doing that actually on TikTok, going in there and removing followers, because they're fake pages. And if I'm intentional about why I'm on there, I need quality engagement. Like you said, if we're not converting to an appointment of some kind, then we're not using the platform as what we needed it to be for.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to know their intentions. My intentions are not to just be on there willy-nilly, okay? So since my intentions are not, it doesn't matter if anybody else has these intentions. What I need to do is go ahead and send a message to them, engage with them to see how we can connect, so that we can figure out what is the reason that we're connected. Let's figure this out. If it is, how can we support each other is a great way to break the ice here. We're already connected. How can we support each other? And then, wow, what a great way to start a relationship of collaboration.
Yes.
Okay, yes, Jocelyn, I thank you for being here. She says, I'm grateful for giving myself space to plan. And she says, I have a planning corner in my office. Come on, planning.
I love that.
We do one where we celebrate gratitude, Jocelyn. So you can keep coming back, because we're going to celebrate you every time you tell us about what you're doing for yourself. And I'm glad that you have a planning corner for yourself, and that you give that to yourself.
That is amazing. I love that, because it's like your own little tiny escape so you focus on planning, even if you don't do nothing, go sit there for 10 minutes a day. Look, it's the small, like she said, it's the small things, small systems that bring great results, I think is what she said. Schedule.
And you know what? Yeah. Another thing that I want to say is, again, in my book, Honey, You Need Counseling Skills, you can get it from your www.yourgoalconcierge.com. I talk about that in that chapter, time, energy, capacity management. Before you even think you're about to do any kind of thinking through your time, you have to set and seek out an environment which support you being still and quiet, to triage, which is to really assess what's going on, your energy, and to understand your capacity. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You need a dedicated space, and that's what Jocelyn's doing. People around you need to understand as well that this is your time for particular activities. So you let them know. You set the expectation for people around you to know that this is, when I sit in this corner, leave me be, because I'm planning. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine walking into her, working with her, and that's her planning corner, and you don't even have to, yeah, 2 days, and you don't have, and they already know to leave you alone because you have set up your boundaries and your regimen and your routine.
That's right. That's right. That is setting boundary. I'm glad you mentioned that, Keisha, because we have to. One thing about it is we have to have integrity with our own selves.
Mm-hmm.
We set the boundary about what we want to do for ourselves, and then we don't follow through on it. And so then everybody's looking at you as if, like, okay, why should we abide by your boundaries when you don't even abide by your own boundaries?
Yep. Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
You don't even go and do the things you need to do for you. And so it's really important for us to sit and think about that. We need to set the boundaries around our time, energy, and our capacity. Yeah, we're not going to be in a lot of situations that we sometimes get ourselves into when you have that around you. You're going to say, wait a minute, there's a designated day and time for that. I even tell my clients, as a therapist, I tell them, how about you give stress and anxiety a day and time in the week? Otherwise, you do not interact with them. You remind them when they come up. When they say, what about this and what about that? You tell it, hey, listen, you got Tuesday at 2, okay? You can interact with me Tuesday at 2. I sit and give you time and energy Tuesday at 2. You got 30 or an hour of time, and that's all you get. And so they don't get to it. You put it in a space for you to address it. Because the thing you're supposed to do with your emotions are to identify, acknowledge, and express. So if you tell anxiety that's the place that you're going to go to be taken care of, then you will have a reduction of it bothering you so much, or you have a way to address it. Yes. Jocelyn said, yes. Honey, I'm loving your interaction with us today.
Tuesday at 2. I love it. Well, today, don't forget, today at 12, we will be doing Tuesday's Tips with Keisha. We will be talking about budgeting. And today at 2 Central, we will be going over some investments and how you can look at getting your financial house in order. This would be a bigger workshop. And then join us, put it on your calendars for June the 11th, 12th, and 13th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We will be doing our first Mavens conference, and we would love for you to join us there. But until tomorrow, you all create a thriving rest of your day.